Good afternoon, students. Welcome to your moral science class. Today we will read the chapter The Irony of an Iron Man. The Mice That Ate Iron. Many a good man are denied justice just because of its delayed deliverance. Thus we say justice delayed is justice denied. Once there was an honest merchant named Duni Chand. Due to some unfortunate happening, Duni Chand lost all his wealth. He became very poor. He had to sell off all his belongings one by one. In the end, only a set of weighing scales was left with him. Duni Chand considered it as his scale of destiny. He wanted to start a new business and needed some money for it. He had a friend named Tikam Das who was a pawnbroker. One day he went to him and said, Tikam Das, my friend, I shall be grateful to you if you can lend me some money as I need it immediately. I shall leave this set of scales with you. Tikam Das was a greedy and clever fellow. He saw Duni Chand's scale and found that it was really worth a great deal of money. He said, Dear friend, here is the money, and as you repay the money, I shall return your set of scales. Duni Chand was a really honest and hard-working man. He started a new business in a new town and soon prospered. He went to Tikam Das to repay his debt. He said, Dear friend, I am very grateful to you for your help. Here is your money. Kindly return my set of scales. Tikam Das did not want to return his set of scales, so he said, I am sorry, friend. I don't have your set of scales. What? What happened to them? Asked Duni Chand. I am sorry to inform you that the set of scales has been eaten up, said Tikam Das. Dear friend, believe me, after you left, my godown was invaded by hundreds of mice who ate up everything, including your set of scales. Duni Chand promptly guessed that Tikam Das was telling a lie. He said calmly, Well, that's my bad luck. You are not to be blamed for it. It was all because of ill fate of mine that the mice choose to eat iron instead of food. After hearing this, Tikam Das felt relaxed. Duni Chand further said, My friend, I have just one favor to ask of you. I want to bathe in the river. Will you please send your son with me to look after my belongings while I bathe? As Tikam Das was extremely happy, he called his son and told him to go with Duni Chand. Duni Chand went to the river along with Tikam Das' son. He had a bath and went to his house. He locked the boy in his house and went to Tikam Das' house. Tikam Das saw him coming alone and asked worried, Where is my son? Duni Chand told him that While he was bathing in the river, he saw many birds flying in the sky. I don't want to listen such nonsense. Tell me, where is my son? Duni Chand replied that all of a sudden a hawk swooped down and carried away your son. Tikam Das said, "You liar, you cheat. Nobody will believe in your story." He started crying. "Bring me my son back. Otherwise, I am going to lodge a complaint with the king, asking to punish you." Tikam Das complained to the king that his friend Duni Chand had kidnapped his son and said further, "O king, please get my son back from him. Please do justice." The king ordered Duni Chand to give back the son to his father. Then Duni Chand replied, "Your Majesty, it is true that I accompanied his son to the river, but his son was carried away by a hawk." The king shouted, "How can you expect me to believe that a hawk can carry away a boy?" Duni Chand said politely, "As simple as if some mice can eat up a large set of iron scales, then a hawk can carry off a boy too." The king did not understand what he meant. Then the king heard the story of Duni Chand and ordered Tikam Das to return the scales at once and also pay a large fine for being so dishonest. King's order was carried out. Duni Chand returned his son and got his scales back. Justice got served to all. So, moral of the story is that honesty is the best policy. Telling the truth does not require the creation of the web of lies in which you will surely be caught one day. So, be honest and always live happily. Thank you and have a nice day.